What if I told you that most of the food we consume is genetically modified? Would you believe me? Well, it actually is. Today, I'll be exploring my topic of choice, genetically modified food, and will explain how it will impact society in the 21st century. If you've eaten anything today, chances are you've snacked on a genetically modified product or a GMO. GMO stands for genetically modified organism. Genetically modified foods are made from soy, corn, or other crops grown from seeds with genetically engineered DNA. Genetically modified food is created through gene technology, also known as genetic engineering. It is faster than regular breeding and provides ways of establishing precise changes in genetic material. Genetically modified foods such as soy or maize are used in ingredients in food. Imported GM soya can be found as an ingredient in a wide range of foods such as chocolate, potato chips, margarine, mayonnaise, biscuits, and bread. Imported GM corn can be found as an ingredient in imported foods such as breakfast cereals, bread, corn chips, gravy mixes, corn oil, corn flour, and corn syrup. When was it introduced into society? Genetically modified food was introduced into society for commercial sale in 1994. This genetically modified product was called the Flavor Saver tomato, created by Calgan Inc. Flavor Saver tomatoes could be picked ripe and kept longer than different assortments. Be that as it may, to choose the DNAs that stifled the galactonurase quality of the tomato, the scientists utilized a second gene that empowers the microscopic organisms to be resistant to the antitoxin kanamycin. Flavor Saver tomatoes at that point communicated this bacterial kanamycin resistant gene. Genetically modified food will impact society in a good way. It will reduce the amount of cattle we kill for food and could alleviate world famine. Scientists have started to create lab-grown meat through genetic modification. A muscle sample is taken from an animal, such as a cow, pig, etc. Stem cells are then collected from the sample and multiplied dramatically to bulk up the primitive fibers, which then form as muscle tissue. Through the creation of lab-grown meat, the rate of deaths of cattle will subside substantially. How will genetically modified food contribute to reducing world famine? In 2011, 160 million hectares of biotech crops were developed. That is 10% of the Earth's arable land, and it was an 8% increase than the earlier year. The development of biotech crops is the quickest developing section in agriculture. While a lot of these yields are utilized for animal feed and biofuel, quite a bit of it additionally makes its way directly into the majority of processed food sold in America and Asia.